Hey gang, it is time for the video of the day. I'm your host, Craig. Welcome. It is 5:19 in the morning. And I'm going to tell you where I got my idea for today's video. Time wasted. Because so many drivers, old school, were using their logbooks and they were what we call cheating. They were driving 18, 20 hours a day, and their logbook only said they were driving 10 or 11. And they managed to fudge the numbers. And because so many of them were doing it, they came out with one of these stupid things. Now, I personally like the electronic logs because they're easier. And when I say easier, they're stupid easier. And what I mean by that is this. All I got to do is push buttons. Boom, boom, boom. Everything's figured out for me. So, for example, right here, I know that I have 8 hours left to drive today. I have 48 hours and 35 minutes left on my 70 for the week. I have 12 hours and 28 minutes left on my 14 for the day. I have 10 hours and 58 total driving left for the day. And that's going to get y'all confused because of the stupid laws. But all that's figured out for me at the end of every day. I don't have to sit there and get my calculator out and figure everything out. Another part. My graph's already drawn. So if I go back to yesterday, my graph's already in there. I don't have to pencil all that in. It's automatically there. Now, the problem is with these electronic logs, once you start the log, it's started. Now, if you go on duty and you realize I started my clock too early, you can go back and change it. But if you move and it switches to drive, bend over. So for those of you who don't know what that means, don't worry about it. I'm not explaining it. So this morning, let's start last night. Let's get the story from the beginning. I get this load to come up here last night. I've been here before. The last time I was here, I got here. They were just leaving for the day. So they unloaded me the next morning. No problem. I'll stay here and take my 10. Last night, I got here. They were still here. I unloaded. They unloaded me. And he said, "Are you going to be here for a minute?" I said, "Yeah, I'll probably leave sometime early in the morning." Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I say I'm leaving early in the morning, that could be anywhere from 1 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the morning. That's early in the morning. The guy said, "Okay, could you pull over here?" So I pulled over to the back, shut everything down, took my 10-hour break. Now, I'm 2 hours away, approximately. It's going to be a little more than 2 hours now, from my pickup. So I get up, and the place opens at 6:30. I want to be first in line. So I get up, do my pre-trip, get ready to go, set up so I can get there 2 hours early. 2 hours. Be there early, be the first one in line. Drive from the back, drive up here beside the building, get up here. And I don't know if you can see it. The gate's closed. Not only is the gate closed, if the gate was closed, that wouldn't be a problem. Because I just open the gate, drive out, come back, close the gate. Not a problem. But the gate's not just closed, it's locked. So now, the minute and 4 seconds that it took me to drive up here is on my clock, and I can't go back and correct it and stop my 14-hour clock. So now I've got to sit here. I've been here for an hour and a half. Now, if they get here at 6, maybe in the next half hour he'll be here, and I can get out of here. But that's going to be 2 hours wasted sitting here. Wasted. Gone. I don't get it back. All because, if you want to get back to the root cause, because guys cheated on their logbooks. Now you ask me, Greg, did you cheat on your logbook back in the day? Sure, but not to that extent. You know, in other words, I would have been here, okay, and out of hours, but I could have driven to a truck stop. I could have driven an hour and a half to get to a truck stop. And then just not logged it. Okay? These guys were driving 5 or 6 hours. Okay? I know one guy, it's a 14-hour drive from Kansas City back to Michigan, to Flint, Michigan. I know a guy who had driven to Kansas City, already had 8 hours on his clock, and then he turned around and drove all the way back to Michigan. Ain't no way you could do that legally. Okay? So I'm sitting here. I've played Pokemon Go. There's no Pokemon around here. The nearest Pokestop's 3 or 4 blocks up the street, and as you can see, I can't even walk out the gate. So I can't mess around too much with my Pokemon. There's not too many Pokemon around here. So I played that. I played my township game. I went on the internet and fooled around playing on the internet and looking for things, and I finally saw something that came up wasted time, and I thought, that's right up my alley. And then, of course, I got the idea for the video. I've been on Facebook a couple times. What can I do? I decided I'd go ahead and do the video, hook this up for you guys. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I've been babbling on for 7 minutes now. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and get it put together. Hell, I might even get put on for you before these guys show up. Who knows? I think they show up at 6. But knowing my luck, they won't show up till 7. So I won't get out of here till 6:30, which means when I get into Metro Chicago, I'll have to deal with rush hour traffic. Yeah, I'm real happy about that. All right, remember, like, comment, share this video. If you're watching it on Facebook, if you're watching it on YouTube, down below, there is a subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell, and you'll be alerted every time I post a video on YouTube. All right? So, until next time, this is your host of the video of the day, Greg the Crazy Trucker, saying, see ya! Sitting here wasting my time.